Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream here on this April 8th day of 2025. This is another stream of MLB. Currently, I'm playing some Battle Royale.
Right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Drop.
And a base hit on a line.
That wasn't a good
one. So a man aboard now with one away.
I played one Battle Royale game there.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the.
You'll have to get it done, I guess.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen.
He's got more energy than the others.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This one high in the air to left center. Robert on the move.
Robert, he's all the way at second base. He's going to
hit
back, and he does.
And there's two away.
Could have tried to fake him out, but I didn't.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop,
for my
Bobby
first
Witt
win,
Jr.
trying to get that chase
Grounded out his first time
too.
up.
I don't think I did get it.
And a swing and a miss.
My voice has stopped being like this. It's good. I'm not getting sick or anything. It's just a lot of phlegm.
Bunts it towards the
Why
mound.
is he bunting with 2 outs? Gee, that's
on
stupid.
First, ball game.
And the game ends.
The final 1-0.
Very stupid play. I had to report that player. His name on there. I don't care if he sees it and he says something about me reporting him, but you can't have offensive names like that. Yeah. Alright, so. Oh, we got Billy Williams with the Cubs for the team affinity. Awesome. Probably because we finished the thing with Dennis Eckersley. Of course, rewards for Battle Royale, as you see. Well, we'll just do it this way. So, the rewards are 88 veteran Andy Pettitte from 2005 with the Houston Astros, and 88 second half Jimmy Rollins of the Philadelphia Phillies from 2009. And they look like pretty good cards. I mean, I like using Andy Pettitte and Jimmy Rollins as well, too. And, of course, they're only 88 cards. They will release some better cards, 99s. The only ones they release for 99 are Carlos Beltran, Gil Hodges, the one that's the collection. I know everybody's telling me who it is, and I forgot. This one's way too laggy. Let's try another one. Yeah, it's Gil Hodges for the National League, and I can't remember who the American League is. I can't believe this. Crap. I know everybody's probably telling me who it is, but I'm just forgetting myself. This one is still laggy. Let's try again. Can't remember who it is. It's not Roberto Clemente. He was reward one time, I think, for collecting the National League. Oh my God, come on. Can't find a good game, unfortunately. A lot of these connections are lagging. I'm still trying to think who the American League collection is. It's not a Hall of Fame person, because Gil Hodges is the one. It's not signature either. It's Carlos Beltran is the one for the major leagues. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, Lord. I do not remember. I'm going to have to look up somebody's video and see if it says on there, well, we're the away team, of course. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Just about to get started, and today's starter, Josiah Gray.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
But yeah, pretty cool how Roger Clemens, was a reward for the American League, and new legend Gil Hodges for the National League, the Brooklyn Dodgers or Los Angeles Dodgers, and Carlos Beltran for collecting all the major league teams. Of course, the hardest one is going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers because of Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts.
And now
Mike
the center
Trout is
fielder,
even
Luis
going for a
Robert
lot for
Jr.
the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. He's going for over 150,000 stubs, which is reasonable, because Mike Trout is still one of the best players to watch in baseball, even though people disagree and say he's hurt all the time.
And that's through there for a strike.
He's still a classy guy, and he's definitely a good player, and I really hope he gets better. So far, the season's going pretty well for him. I mean, he's not putting up numbers like he used to, but he is, playing. He's staying healthy, which is
now he
good
steps
so
off
far.
To reset.
I mean, we're only up to April 8th, which is today's date. And he's been playing since opening day, despite one game, I think, where he had a ball go off his hand or something, but he stayed in the game. Yeah, I was off of work today. I didn't really have to do a whole lot today. I mean, I just basically have chilled. I mean, I wanted to try and enjoy the weather, but it was too cold and windy.
Now one miss.
Getting tired of this winter weather. It just won't leave. But that's the thing with April. You will have some cold weather still, but around late April and May, it'll start warming up.
And that is out of play.
Of course, June will be really, really warm. At the lowest will probably just be 60-something. It won't be like anywhere below that.
Ripped right
there we
field.
go.
That's back there. That
Good
one
job,
way
Robert.
back, and it's gone.
I don't know if it's Luis Robert or Luis Robert Jr.
The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's
I think it's
1-0.
pronounced Robert.
Next to hit, Paul
Like
Molitor.
Someone can tell me, how it's pronounced, if it's Robert or whatever.
And that misses.
That'd be cool.
Ball one.
It's always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big
there you
inning.
go, Molitor.
Up the middle.
Jam shot,
And
but it's
that's
a hit.
a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The first baseman, number 44,
Richie Sexton now at the plate.
Richie Sexton of the
That's in
Seattle
there.
Mariners
Strike
here.
one. Comes up empty.
And that
That's
was right
strike
there,
two.
and I swung early and missed
Molitor
it.
on at first. Nobody out.
Darn it.
Got him
That
swinging.
was a tough pitch
Couldn't
there.
hit
That
the
was very, very
fastball
tough.
at the knees.
I'll give him credit for that.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Joseph Ortiz. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Tough one right there. That might get
Swing
down.
and
Yeah,
a
it's
line
going to
drive.
get down.
That's
All
a
right.
base hit into center
Take that.
field. Lead runner holds at second base.
I didn't really look
First
at
and second with one down.
record, I don't think, for
Down.
25. I missed it.
That's
all. We
back.
had 2 outs. I'm sorry. We only got 1.
Makes the
got
grab.
the runner at
Runner
third.
tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with
But
runners
yeah,
at the corners.
what was I saying?
Now batting Max
Yeah, when you play Battle Royale games and you
Kepler.
play
Nobody
ranked
on his team has
seasons,
been
like both
better
of
at
them pretty
driving
much
in runs
count.
this season, Singy.
You really end up pinch hitting here because he brought in a lefty. I'll bring in J.D. Martinez.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hard to believe this
2-out
guy is a free
opportunity
agent
for him with
still,
runners on the
as far
corners.
as I know.
Ball one there.
And also,
Great
you don't
steal
have
on
to
the
face
board in
3
the first
batters
frame
in
of
this
the ball
game. You
game,
got to
but
face
here's
1
an
batter
opportunity
before
for them
you
to
make
really
pitching
open
change.
things up with a couple of runners on.
And
Let's see
also,
if they
like
can
I said,
cash in.
the wins and losses, in Battle
Lifted
Royale
in the
and
air,
ranked
right
seasons,
field.
and they like combine all together. Kind of like MLB The Show
Squeezes it,
16,
and that's
I think
the
they
third
did all
out.
that stuff. Got 2 people join in so far. I mean, a lot of people don't usually comment and say something, but it's fine. I tried to hook up my camera, but unfortunately the USB port had a little bit of a problem, so I was unable to do that.
Here's
So I
Jose
just said,
Ramirez.
forget it. Not really a fan of that PlayStation camera that much.
And he grounds
I mean,
one to
it's
the right
all
side.
Problem is,
Molitor
you
in
can't
plenty
use
of
that
time
camera
to
for
first.
anything else.
One gone,
You
bottom
can't
half
use
of
it
the
on your
first.
computer, or
Max
whatever.
Clark, the next
Which
to
really
hit.
sucks because it's a USB and it's like specially designed not to work for anything else. Why are we lagging?
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Here tonight,
That's all right,
an
we got
efficient
beat out. I
start to
remember
the
it did that
home
a lot
first,
on
2
MLB
away.
The Show 24.
And now
It
it's
really
Jake
lagged a
Berger to
lot.
hit.
I remember doing videos last year, and I was like getting really frustrated. I was like, "Oh my God, it's lagging."
And a pop-up,
Beltran
right
gonna
side,
be able
foul
to catch that?
territory.
No.
And that drops foul.
I'm like, God, my voice. Using Brian
Ground ball
Bella
left
of the
side.
Boston Red Sox. I got a yellow throw, and he
And
got
it's a
me. Thank you.
1-2-3 inning.
I think it's Brian Bello or Brian Bello. It's not Brian
Second
Bello.
inning,
It's like
set to go. Willie Adames stands in.
I think. Like Brian or Brian. Brian.
That one catches the zone, and that is
strike one. I don't know how to
one.
pronounce these names a lot of
goes
times.
6 feet 5 inches.
Right, here we
he
go.
features a sinker, a cutter,
Only facing a
a
lefty,
curve,
batting right,
and he works in a changeup.
Don't like to face a lefty batting lefty, you know that.
And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Outside, but he'll
Here's
still
the
get
tag,
the out.
and he's out.
Trying to get some of the stats done.
Will hit next.
Stuff, you know, for the team affinities and this program as well too. I'm trying to get this so I can like try to just get like a little bit more progress.
And immediately pumps in a strike
pitch
to the left-handed hitter.
And of course, I can't decide if I want to stick with pinpoint pitching or pure
Swings through
analog.
that one out in front that time.
Honestly, I like using pure analog because I've used it for many, many years, going all the way back to MLB The Show 16. I use it ever since then, but when MLB The Show 21 came out and they introduced pinpoint pitching, I gave it a shot, and I did like it. Honestly, it worked really, really good. And so
now
did 22. A lot of people bash 22 and say that 22 wasn't a good game. Well, I thought it was a very good game. Somebody in the crowd keeps saying like Alex or Alvin or something. That drives me crazy.
Not close with that one.
They made some changes in this game.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not
pretty
giving
much
him
still
something to
waiting for
hit is a
Barry
good
Bonds to
move.
be in the game because we, of course, have Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa still.
Foul ball.
A few others as well too. Some and a good amount of new legends like Preston Wilson of the Marlins, Jim Cott of the Minnesota Twins. It's not pronounced cat; it's pronounced Cott. It's like almost, you know, like K-A, Ka, and then the A-T, at, Ka, Ot, well, or Ot, you know, like that sort of thing.
Stays alive.
Ka, like Clorox.
2 out, space is
Full
empty.
House when they were teaching Michelle, like the letters of the alphabet and all that stuff. All right, here we go.
Swing and
That
a
was a
miss.
tough
Struck
one.
him out.
My goodness.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number
Griffin
2.
Conine, and
now the
yes,
right
if you're
fielder,
questioning if he is
Conine.
related to former baseball player Jeff
Bale
Conine,
back to work.
yes, Griffin Conine is Jeff
Swing
Conine's
and a high
son.
fly ball, well struck.
He
Robert
just
on the move,
missed
racing
that,
back.
and I hope
Onto the track,
Griffin
and
Conine
he
puts
makes the
together a
catch.
very, very good season.
And now it's
His
Brandon
dad is a
Lau.
very good player, and I hope that he will be too. I did a video before of MLB The Show 24, and it was the family squad, you know, people that,
And
oh my
it's the
God, what in
and
the world
it's
was that? Well, that was a bad lag right there.
Just missed.
Got to be real careful here,
I don't
too.
get why
He's
he's
hunting
doing
for his
this. I
pitch.
know millions of people are playing MLB The Show.
This one driven deep, way back there, and
That's
it's
great. Now we're
gone.
tied
We
up.
are tied.
All because of this damn lag.
A monster shot to right. It's 1-1.
Try to get a little bit more inside, but
So it's all
too much
tied
of the
up
plate,
thanks to
as
the
you
home
see.
run. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Come on, game, don't lag. Oh my
That
God,
one
that pitch
back
was
up the
not where I
middle, and
wanted
it
to go
gets
either.
through. So they get a
It's
man
probably because
aboard
I'm
with a
the
one-out
away
single.
team and this person's connection is
First pitch swinging.
lagging.
The
Listen, you
infield,
can't warm up
took it back where it
pitchers
came
in
from,
ranked
and
seasons
there's
and
just no
Battle
one there to
Royale
knock
or
it down.
events, which really, really sucks. I'm going to bring in Jose Leclerc.
Jose Leclerc into the game.
Leclerc, whatever way.
Digging
you
in,
pronounce it.
Isaac Paredes.
Good pitch right
strike.
there. Trying to get either 5-4-3 double play or 6-4-3
Swing
double
and a
play.
miss as he was late that time.
Or
No
4-6-3
strikes.
double
May
play.
see
That would
some
be great
movement over there
too.
at first base, trying to stay out of the double
Nobody's
play
going to
right
steal
here.
2 outs, Chris Singleton. They keep leaving the commentary the way it is too. They still don't change it, but I think there's a way you can change it or something.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Let's try this pitch. Try and get him the ground out.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, dude. That pitch
In the air,
is a
pretty
little bit
deep
too
out
much
to
on the
center
plate.
field.
But he's
Robert
going to
should
fly
have this
out.
one.
And they
Drops
changed
into
the
the
perfect
glove.
throw meter
2
thing a
down.
little bit too. Like, it's not really in the middle of where the green thing was,
and
where
now
you just
it's
saw
Travis
right there.
Darno with the play.
It's more like on the right side. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult for you. Like, that way, if you try, like, to do a throw and it'll be in the red,
On the corner for a
it
strike.
could be a perfect throw. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool, making it a little bit more challenging for players.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Let me try this
Not
pitch,
quite
see if he
ready to
goes
hit.
after it. I
First
highly
two
doubt
pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Start off with. Ooh, that's not good.
Into center base hit.
Cut it off there. There you go. Right, he's not going to go for second. Oh my God, he is. What's he doing? Come on, get him, please.
He's in there.
God dang it.
Well, he found himself behind in the count.
I had a feeling he was going to do that, and that was a bad throw there from the relay person.
Through it, and that's a great example of it
right there. Justin Topa.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Justin Topa.
He
has a great slider with tons of movement.
Thing,
Here's
Marcelo
Zuna.
Thank you.
Swing and a ball drilled center field.
Yeah, see, I tried to get the perfect throw, but it's 3 outs. I don't got to worry about that. All right, well, we are tied up, unfortunately, because of the home run and the mistake pitch. So now we got to win, to keep the Battle Royale run going. If we lose this one, then you got to start over. Yeah,
first off,
2 losses and you're done, not 3. Like baseball, like 3 strikes and you're out. But, yeah. Get down. No, got too much of it.
And there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base.
Never really. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was a fan of Paul Molitor growing up, and I was not a fan. I mean, I didn't really watch him a lot. And yeah, he played for the Toronto Blue Jays in the 90s, and he played for the Minnesota Twins. But I remember him managing for the Minnesota Twins as well, too. A lot of people probably consider Paul Molitor underrated. I mean, probably not a lot.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter, even though you know that they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Over 3,000 hits.
He lets that one
like
go
over 200 hits a good amount of times. Did it with the Blue Jays, the Twins, I want to say the Brewers as well. And that's the 3 teams he played for: the Brewers, Blue Jays, and Twins. He also was a good manager, too. Some may disagree and say, no, he wasn't really all that great, but it's tough, with, oh my God. Why is it doing that? Why in the world is it doing that? All right, well, he'll ground out into that shift.
Witt over to first.
I thought they banned the shifts.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Obviously, they have
Here's
not.
The center fielder, Max Clark.
They got to get rid of the pitch clock. I mean, they do have an MLB The Show, but not in online games.
Puts it away.
The pitch clock is only like you do play versus computer, and if you take too long, it's an automatic ball.
Berger. He's 0 for 1.
And they don't have balks either. Like if you balk in the game, it doesn't count in the online games. Yeah.
This guy's got good
power. I wish sometimes they would do that just to make it a little bit more interesting, but it probably cause a ruckus, from a lot of players.
0-2 now.
Hope everybody's enjoying their evening.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Tuesday evening.
That
a little bit after 8
strikeout
on the East Coast here. Yeah, it's just been it was a sunny day today. I mean, there were some clouds around, but
and we're back.
We
start of the 4th, and here
just had some very cold temperatures, unfortunately, too. And winter just won't leave. I don't know about the rest of you, like in what other countries or states you all are in.
Inside, ball 1.
I mean, really want the weather to start warming up soon, but tomorrow is supposed to be a really nice day. There we go. That's going to score one.
Left center field.
Can I go for second? Oh, he did a little dive. Can I go for second? He's in there.
Into second
if he had not thrown to the cutoff man, he probably would have got me.
And picks up an RBI.
Nice line drive to the throw, but I think he just threw it to the cutoff man anyway.
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now I'm probably going to bring in the pitcher to pitch the 9th.
That's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Wish that would have been a home run. Missed it. Come on, Beltran.
That one ripped right center field.
Oh, it's leaving.
That
ball's carrying. Not going to try
that one is
nice one, Beltran.
He flexes his power with
this
that
is the
swing.
one of the team affinity. I mean, this is not the collection one, of course.
Now it's Shady Martinez. He's 0 for 1.
This is one of the team affinity of the St. Louis
Cardinals.
First pitch
fastball is in for a strike.
can be tough to bounce back after a
second
big
win
home
if we
run,
get
but
this.
nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ripped to short.
That's right. I brought in J.D. Martinez.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Lefty.
And next
That's
is
only
the
the first
designated
down
hitter,
right there.
Willie Adames. 0 for
Willie.
1. He grounded out to
Willie
first
Adames.
his last time.
Like I said before, I mean, about people that also do MLB The Show as well too on their channels, like Cougs 46 and Little Man. I don't remember the numbers.
Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street.
They are content creators, and of course they put money into the game, but I think really that shouldn't be allowed. You should earn subs.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I put money into the game is to just get stubs and buy packs. I mean, I'm not going to put in
Drake Baldwin.
50 or 60 or even 100 and $120 worth of my money into the game. I don't have a catcher, unfortunately. I was going to pinch hit for Drake Baldwin, but I do not have a catcher.
Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
This is why I like to pretty much
empty,
get a backup catcher, but some players, will not do that.
Extra innings.
Because I'm like, well, what if your catcher gets hurt in a game, or you have a left-handed batter of a catcher, and they bring in a left-handed pitcher, and you don't have, someone to pinch hit? I guess is bring in somebody and play him out of position, maybe.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the third out.
I'm not really a fan of Cougs' videos anymore, as the way that he is and stuff, just don't really enjoy his stuff that much. Same with AJ. I mean, his stuff is all right, sometimes.
Ready to go.
I don't really watch them all the time.
Griffin Conine.
Pinch hitter, I think, or he's pinch running, either one. I don't know. Jake Berger's got 65 speed. I don't have any lefties in my bullpen, unfortunately. Orioles baseball is tonight. Orioles face the Arizona Diamondbacks. They just put in the lineup. They moved Tyler O'Neill all the way down to the 6th hole, which I don't understand. Ryan O'Hearn had a pretty good game last night and put him in the 3 hole. Jordan Westberg in the cleanup spot.
Felix Bautista comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch in the dirt.
Oh my God, he went around on that.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
I don't want to throw this pitch, but I'm going to see what he does.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He missed it. Come on.
Squirts away a little bit.
Perfect throw, he doesn't go. I'm going to try inside. Yes.
Goes down looking for the
strikeout. That's right, Griffin.
That was pretty nasty.
Not quite.
Lau at the plate.
It wasn't really nasty. I mean, that pitch was right on the inside. He's probably pinch hitting, but he's got to watch the time. He's got almost 30 seconds. Unless he's got something to do. He might have a family and his wife or girlfriend might need him, or his folks maybe. Joe Swanson 5-0, I guess that person's name is.
He's already homered here in this one.
Sometimes I will message these people and tell them good game. I used to play Madden football a lot of times.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Tom Brady.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Try that
Man at
inside
second.
pitch if I can. Even
And a
more
ball evens the
after. That was
count.
a little bit way too inside. Much more inside than I thought it was going to be.
There's
There
the
we
splitter
go.
in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good
For
job to clean it
second.
up after the drop third strike.
I knew he was going to do
Now
that.
the
He's going to try
second
and,
gets back.
he's going to try
as
and
he
fool me.
almost ran
He's
into
going to do
another
that. I
out
almost
there.
got him at second base.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ketel Marte. Last chance for them, and that's
Ball,
going
and
to
this
do
should
it.
do it.
That's the ball game.
4-1 the final here today.
John Giambi saying the same thing I'm saying. I'm like, that's the ball game. All right. Carlos Beltran, the player of the game with the home run. Now we got 2 wins. We have finished the program, the inning program thing. Oh, we got one of these. So what we can do is we can try and get some rewards and stuff. Hope I get diamond. Silver. 5 show packs. That's fine. I'll take that. Yeah, I've been playing, Conquest. I've been getting like a lot of the stubs and packs and all that, just to see, who I can get and stuff. I've been trying to pull a lot of players. So far, I've been pulling a good amount. I pulled Jose Ramirez, but I sold him. I just pulled Fernando Tatis recently. I think that was yesterday I did it. I also pulled him today. Wound up selling him for some stubs. Now we have Emerson Hancock, I think his name was. Interesting name. But we'll see how we do. I think we're the away team again. No, we're home. Okay, we're facing a lefty. The Tennessee Volunteers, just a common name, for a team like that. Now let's take a look at the record before we begin the game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty
Fresno
Baseball.
girls.
It's Tennessee
2-1,
taking on Baltimore.
And I'm 2-1 in Battle Royale. Okay, well, it shows
First pitch coming your way
record
next.
in Battle Royale, but I thought it showed the rest of them in, like, ranked seasons. I think right now I'm 5-0 in ranked seasons. I have been playing some games, but
Ready
I
to
have
go
not
now?
filmed
And
them
now,
because
Max Clark.
I've just decided not to do that yet. I will.
That one not close.
All right, this is getting on my nerves. I'm going to stop Pinpoint right now, and I'm going to go to Pure Analog and see if that works any better.
And we're underway here this afternoon.
Making me angry right now, and I'm trying not to lose my temper. And I know I hate doing it. I know I've done it many times over the years.
Ball just
and I apologize
right
to everyone that's
there,
watching
and
videos.
boy,
If there's any
umpire
young
didn't
kids
give
that
him
have
the call.
watched,
I
they've
bet
heard
you
me
if he throws
curse
it
or anything
again,
like that.
hitter
And
knows
if
he's
parents
gonna
ever
have to
see
swing it.
this,
One
I
out
would
the top of the
apologize to
first.
them for what I did.
Good fade and sinking
And I
action
don't
in
like
that
to curse
changeup.
a
Got
lot
that
of
hitter to
times.
roll
I
over.
hate doing that.
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Don't mean to do that. I don't mean to get upset a lot.
Swing and a high
But it
fly ball
happens.
out
I've
towards
played
right
games
center
over
field.
the years.
Long
Played
run,
with my
tracks
cousins
it
a lot of
down.
times when we've gotten
And there's
mad.
2 down.
Well,
We've
those
gotten
can be
mad
pretty
to a
fun as an
point where we have
outfielder. Got to
broken
put
many
it into
controllers.
his highest gear and go a long way to
Sorry
track
to
that
admit.
one
I mean,
down.
I'm not afraid to admit
Nothing
it.
better than that. You feel
But
like
it is
a
true.
wide receiver playing
I
football.
haven't done it recently.
Hancock,
I mean, I have
25
this
years old, a former
PlayStation
first-round pick
30-year
in
anniversary
2020.
controller I'm using.
And that
I
drops
hate
in
it.
for a strike.
And so far, I mean, it's working really good. I don't plan on selling it. I don't
Next
plan on
pitch
breaking it.
inside, and the count 1-2.
I was going to for a moment when I was out of a job for a while. I was going to sell the controller to try and get
That's
some
down and
money.
in, a slider
But
missed.
you do store credit at GameStop, it's worth like 40-something, but cash is like close to 20. And I paid close to $80
On the ground, right
for
side.
this.
Molitor.
Very Molitor. Nice.
To first, third out, and that ends the...
All right. We are looking for
Back
win
here with
number
my pal
3.
Siggy.
We've already got
Today's
one
starting
person
pitcher,
because we got
Logan
2
Allen.
wins. And if
Try
we
to
get
stay back
4
for that
wins, you
power
get another
changeup.
person,
Speed differential
6,
between
or
the fastball
I
and the
think 5
changeup
wins. I
is
can't
huge.
remember.
Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here we go. Maybe, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Ball.
Can I go for the double? No,
Makes
I
the
can't.
turn and heads for
Stay,
second.
stay.
Well, he thought about 2, but
I
he's
got
back
all
to
the
first
Chicago
safely.
White Sox
Just one of those
collections,
seen
but they
high
don't
base
have
hits
any
through the infield. He
silvers.
just kind of
Or,
rolled
well, they don't
over
have
on
any
it a little bit,
golds
but
or
sometimes those can
diamonds.
find a hole and get you a
I got
knock.
all the
And now let's
Orioles
see if they force
when
some
I
action with good wheels on the bases.
got Jose Ramirez, and I sold him for over
This one smoked out to left.
120,000 stubs.
And there's one down.
I sold him basically to the highest bidder. And I wound up buying Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman. Gunnar was like about 20,000, which is reasonable.
And there's a ball.
I got all the Pittsburgh Pirates because I pulled Paul Skeens, which I was extremely happy about. Even though he went for about 60,000 stubs, but I didn't want him as a duplicate of him. I needed the stubs. Come on.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there
I
at
have
first
pulled
base,
Mike Trout
trying to stay out of the
before.
double play right here. Just
Ooh,
misses.
wow.
That's ball 2.
Home plate umpires
very
trying to tighten
surprising
things
right
up a
there. I
little bit.
thought for sure I was going to get rung up.
And it remains 2-2.
Working up the pitch count. This is pitch number 10 coming up. Outside.
And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base
Count
runner at first.
3-2.
Could be
Send the
running
runner
on
in
the pitch.
motion.
He's got good enough.
Runner on the move.
And that's going to be... It's in there. Okay, good. Go back. Go back to where you
and
were.
a go-ahead run into scoring position.
That was from Blues Clues. I'm sorry. That was one of my favorite
swing right there.
Nick Jr. shows, growing up. He's probably going to make a pitch and change here. I'm 100% sure he's not going to quit.
Caught it
But
out
that was the
front
thing
and ripped
when,
it into the outfield for the base hit.
Blues
Those
Clues, when
always
they were
feel
talking
great.
about going back to where you were, pretty much it was like a
and now,
thing where they forgot they were, and then
the first
the
pitch
kids were
misses
like
for
singing
ball
along
1.
and going,
Well,
go back,
all
go
eyes on
back,
the
go
double
back,
play ball
go
in
back
this
to where
spot.
you
No
were.
better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground to third. Down the line.
The original
and
Blues
it's
Clues with
foul.
Steve will always be the best.
Swings and misses.
They always
And
post it
the
on
count 1-2.
Facebook, and they always say, who was the best on Blues Clues? Which a lot say Steve, and some even say Joe, or even the new guy. I forget the new guy's name, though, but we're not really talking about Blues Clues. We're trying to focus on this game. And we've got a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two
All right,
batters.
Beltran.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Facing Sir
Didn't
Anthony
get jumpy, didn't
Dominguez
try to pull
now.
the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base
Oh,
hit.
yes, that's going to drop.
Base
I thought I was
hit,
going to get
one
under
run
it.
in already.
Oh, they got past him.
Another
I
comes
think
in to
Beltran's
score.
going to, oh man, if he would have threw it to the second
But he's in
baseman,
there
or the person
easily.
covering
Gets the
second
job
base,
done
he
as he
would have been
brings
out.
home a pair. That's a tough
Graphics
location
look
with the
pretty good,
fastball
too.
to
I
handle,
mean,
but he was all
some
over
say
it.
they
He
look
got that
better on
front foot
Xbox
down
One
and
X.
showed off some really quick
I
hands to get
bought
the
the,
barrel
X,
to
the
it.
Xbox One Series X,
stands in
and
now,
I honestly
looks at
did
that
not
one
like
inside.
it. Down the line, that's another hit.
The
Wow,
extra
we're
bases.
destroying
Round
this guy.
third, headed for the plate.
Say it first.
He'll score easily.
Or
and
nothing.
it's an RBI single.
We could be
and
on
they lead
the
by
verge of
4.
a rage
Well
quit.
done. Drives in the run.
There's no, blowouts. The mercy rule
Baseball pretty
thing. That's
much
only in late
middle,
season.
and
They
that's
don't
what you
have
fall
that
asleep
in
dreaming about as a
Battle
hitter. So no
Royale
surprise he
unless
put a great
they
swing on
let
it.
you
Willie Adames
score like
stands in.
close to 20
That
runs
one
or whatever.
finds
I
the
mean,
zone.
I guess it doesn't happen.
With how
I
good
don't
these
really know.
offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Yeah, I think
Rooker on the move towards foul ground.
he can't get it. That's going to be a hit. Go for third. Go for third. Go. Go. Please hurry. Stay a second.
That's a
Safe. Oh, boy.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row.
Man, I
High
thought for sure he was
fastball,
going to
even
catch
a little
it.
above
This
the
guy's
zone,
probably
but
getting
such a good
furious
job
now.
of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it
All
just
right.
in time. I tell you
Break
what,
ball.
it's not
Let's see
easy
what you
to
can
do.
do. Oh,
In the air,
no.
left
It's
field.
going to be caught. Is it?
He's there.
I'm going to try it anyway. I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. Fudge. That's okay. I mean, I'm not mad at all. I had some fun with that.
Top of the second.
All right,
Here's
here
the
we go.
catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka. Oh, make the play.
Nice grab.
Oh, yellow. No. Come on,
Throw to
please.
first.
No.
Picked to the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
Okay. That's all right. That's an error, unfortunately.
Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz.
Let's just forget that. Perfect game's off the table, but we're only playing 3 innings. Everybody knows that. Ooh,
Here's a high
that
fly ball out to center.
is not a
Robert
good pitch
settles
right there.
under it.
I keep forgetting Luis Robert.
Pulls it
Robert
in,
is in
and
center
there's one
field.
away.
It's not Beltran. I keep thinking that's Beltran making the catch. He's in right
So
field.
man aboard, one down,
Fernando
and it's Tatis at the
Jr.
plate.
The rookie card. Oh, no.
Right through there for a strike.
Taking
All the
Good.
way. Sometimes guys just
All
want to
right.
set their timing.
Make the catch, Kepler.
later on in the
Please.
game. That may be the pitch that
Yes,
he
he's
turns
going to be
on.
out at first.
Kepler makes
He
the
thought
grab.
for sure it was going over his head.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now I got you into a double play after you
We head to
made
the
me,
bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop
fly
at
out
the plate.
and then get
Bobby
the runner
Witt
thrown out
Jr.
at home. But that was my fault.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Don't score any runs.
Ramirez makes the grab one away.
Just got to try and hold on to this lead.
Flips over, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Crap.
Rooker.
It's all right.
They got it for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Paul Molitor.
I don't know nobody really comments that much, but what's everybody having for dinner tonight? I'm not sure what I'm going to have.
And there's a strike.
This is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
But my mom, unfortunately, didn't feel like making dinner because she said she had a bad headache, unfortunately.
On the ground to short, Tatis.
So I'm probably going to have either leftover beef stew or...
That ends the inning.
I do like ramen noodles sometimes as well, too, but I really don't think I want to have that.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
4-0 lead. I'm probably just going to leave. Well, I'm going to have to make a pitching change.
Into the zone for a strike.
Almost out of energy. Emerson Hancock. Can I have your John Hancock, please?
Ball, that's outside.
And now he's out of energy. I'm probably going to have to bring in somebody if Beltre gets on base. And he won't.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Like AJ says
and
in
it
the video,
foul ground. He pulls it down. 1 out.
I know he doesn't say it like
Brent
that.
Rooker, the next to hit.
I should do a video, imitating, MLB YouTubers. Cougs did that before. He did like a bunch of people.
Out to short.
Play Wit. Here we go.
Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Let Hancock
so they're
finish
down
it.
to their final out. Now it's going to be Ryan Dozier.
That's not it. Okay, well, he's under and we'll take the victory. That's win number 3.
And that'll do it.
We'll have to go upstairs pretty soon and get some food. I mean, it is close. Well, it's actually a little after 8:30 right now, and looks like he rage quit. Well, too late now because the game's over. I'm pretty sure we're not lagging. It should say lost connection with opponent. There it is. Thank you. It's not me. I mean, it won't say the other team. It'll say I gotta change my name on here back to the Bay Sox. Instead, I still have it as the Lookouts. Look out! And we pitched a no-hitter. I just realized that. How about that? Did we get another... We got another one of these? Oh my goodness. Alright. On Diamond. Pass so close to goal. We got another 5 show packs. Alright. So we should have 10. And we're probably getting a little bit further into the... event thing. That's probably like why we're getting all this. All right, let's do the next one. We are 3-1 right now, but gotta be careful because they will get a little bit more difficult. I forgot to look at the thing there for the wins and stuff. My bad. All right, Alek Manoah, who had that fantastic season in 2022, I think it was, with the Blue Jays. And after that, he's just kind of, I don't know. We are the away team. We're facing I'm in Your Closet. Okay, weird-ass name, but he's got the 99 Carlos Beltran.
Just about set to go.
Oh, God,
and
we're
today's
playing
starter, Braxton Garrett.
Ship it.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work
This
with
is a
on
home
the
run
mound,
stadium.
that
I mean,
repertoire
it's
can
not
be a real
very
weapon in
deep
terms
to
of keeping
left
hitters
field,
off
center
balance.
field.
Man,
Well, center
it's
field,
one of those things that
I can't
I'm going to
really
be
read
looking
it
for
from
in
here. It
this
looks like
one.
it says
Does he have a
384, maybe
feel
the
for
center
all
field.
those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2
I'm not a
over
fan
in
of
the
this
strike zone
stadium. I
where he
don't like
wants?
using
Now,
this.
it's
I
tough
like
to do to be
Green
able to command
Valley
all those
Stadium.
pitches, but if he can, he
Some
is
may
going to
not
be
like
very
Green
tough for the
Valley,
opponent
but
today.
of
Now
course,
a
a lot of
chance
people
for
play at
Luis Robert
the
Jr.
minor league ballparks instead of the major league, so they say it has like less lag or
And he
something.
swings through
I
that
don't know the reason why. But that's what I read like a while ago. Because When I started Diamond Dynasty, I always played at Royal Park at Camden Yards.
To start the game.
I did that from
Now the number 2 hitter,
2016 till 2019, I want to say, and then I started playing at like different stadiums.
And takes low for ball 1.
I wish they had the Orioles Classic Stadium, Memorial Stadium in this game, but they do not.
A slider, a four-seamer,
Come on,
a
Molitor.
changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Swing right there, good contact, and it goes right to Santander.
And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Richie Sexson. Outfield
they'll never have
deep
the
here,
Orioles
trying to
Classic
prevent
Stadium,
anything
Memorial
over their
Stadium
heads.
in the game.
And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, that was nasty. Ew. That's
Here's
gone.
A swing and a
Good
drive
job,
left
Sexton.
field, and he knew it.
The big Sexton with a home run. I didn't even guess the distance. That's all right.
He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
This is the Richie Sexton card of the team affinity for
2
the
outs,
Seattle
nobody
Mariners.
on. Joseph Ortiz will hit next.
Joey
Right
Ortiz,
there
who
for
used to
strike.
be an Oriole.
2 outs,
He was
base
traded
is
to the
empty.
Orioles, I think, for Corbin Burns last year.
Strike 2.
Great
Dealing with
sure
a
that he
great
was.
2-strike hitter right here.
Then he
The
lost 2
strikeout
other
is
players
not
when we traded
automatic.
Connor Norby and Kyle Stowers to the Miami Marlins for Trevor Rogers.
Bautista
Trevor
makes his
Rogers
way
had a
towards
horrible
it, dives
season
for
in,
it, but it gets down for
Trevor
a
Rogers
knock.
had a horrible season with the Orioles last year. He went to the minors, and
So digging in,
Trevor
Carlos
Rogers is
Beltran.
still injured to this day, and he has yet to make an appearance
That
this
one
season
misses,
or even in spring
and
training.
that is ball 1.
Now, honestly, that's going to go out of play. I want to see Trevor Rogers make a
Ortiz,
rebound. You know, we
the
do need
runner at
another
first with
left-handed
2
pitcher,
gone.
and
That
right
one down
now,
the line,
we
and that's
have-
just foul.
well, Zach Eflin might possibly be heading to the injured list because he had some discomfort after the game last night.
Marte throws the
But right
first
now we
in
have Dean
time.
Kramer,
That
and
ends
we
the frame.
and now I'm forgetting the rest of them. I hate this every time. I
And
never
we're
remember
back.
the names of our
And towing
pitchers.
the slab, Alek Manoah. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see
I mean,
how he
there's nothing
utilizes
on
his
here that
sinker to
says
this
that the
lineup
Orioles
move. You
put
know,
him on the
it's
injured
not
list.
necessarily his go-to primary
We
pitch,
have
but he
the
does
veteran
mix it in
Charlie
when he needs it. He's
Morton
just got to make
on
sure
the
that it's not
team.
flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So
It's still
look for him to throw
doing
it up
it.
there
Oh
when he
my
needs.
God. All right, back to pure analog yet again. But I do like pure analog. I mean, like I said, I really do.
To get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter.
Sometimes, I think it's better
Also,
than
get those hitters
pinpoint.
looking down so that it
I
opens
disagree
up
and
the
say
top
no.
of the strike zone, especially
can't get
late
any pitches
in and
going
at
right.
bat.
But anyway, we have Zach Eflin, Dean Kramer, Charlie Morton. We did sign Kyle Gibson to a contract, but
That's
it's pitching
down
their
and in.
minors to start, building that up a little bit so the Orioles can bring him back.
In the
he
air,
got under
left
that.
field,
He's
Kepler
probably gonna be
sizing this
disappointed
one
about
up,
that.
brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now
Kate
here
Hovick
is
and the
Kyle
Japanese guy
Higashioka.
Tomoyuki Sagano. I don't know if his name is pronounced that. I mean, I think the last name is, but the first name I
And that one
can't
fouled
remember.
off.
But yeah,
1 down, base is
hopefully
empty.
the Orioles have a good game
On the
tonight against
ground.
the
And
Arizona
it's
Diamondbacks.
just foul. That was close.
I would like to watch the game, but I don't have cable in my room downstairs. I
Swing
used to
and a
have a
miss,
smart
struck him
TV,
out.
but
Anthony
I don't
Santander
because of
at
that.
the
I
plate.
sold it last year to somebody, and it was a really nice one. It was like a 42
Slides for
inch
the stop.
or 41
Takes
inch
it
somewhere
himself,
around
and he
there. I
got
sold
him.
it for about,
Nicely done.
I want to say $80, maybe
And
70.
welcome
I
back
don't
to the
really remember
ballpark.
exactly.
Here's the left
I do have a monitor,
fielder,
but I
Max
don't know.
Kepler.
Oh, guys, bringing in Andrew Miller. Yikes. It brings in another
And immediately
lefty.
pumps in a strike to the
Oh, yeah,
left-handed
more
hitter.
people join in. I mean, that's good. The more the merrier.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss.
Hope
As he
everybody
was out
hears me
front
all
that
right, too.
time.
I mean, if anybody can hear me okay, please let me know. Because I have...
Bautista on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one. Thomas stands in.
If somebody could just tell me, what
And that misses. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Sorry, answering a message from somebody.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
All right. Come on, that was right there.
Throws to first, and they get Adames for the out.
Somebody was
2 down,
messaging
base is
me,
empty.
and
stepping in, Drake Baldwin. First pitch misses.
So got more people.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Beltran settles under this one. And that'll do it.
One of my friends watching me, and that's why I was answering the message, but I did not know he was watching me. Somebody's watching me.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos
Beltran. Leave this guy
Beltran.
in, or am I just I probably will.
You know, this guy's
might be a bad decision,
back of that
but
pitcher's mind.
if it is a bad decision,
it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Oh, that was a good pitch. Come on, catch it.
Line drive, caught.
I mean, I may not.
That's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
You know, like
he
how
did
people
everything
make
right
videos
there.
and stuff
Nothing to
on
show
YouTube,
for it.
that won't be
But
a
in
show.
your
I may
mind, you
not
have to
be,
convince yourself that
you know,
it was
the
a
best,
very good
with
at bat.
creating them. I'm trying to, make them better than what I do.
Deep
Like how them
field.
people, do them
Pulls
videos.
it in on the warning track.
Editing is just pretty much
And now the
a
first
little bit
baseman,
difficult.
Nick Kurtz.
It'll probably get better if you just learn it more. Oh my
This
God!
one driven deep, way back there, and
Adios,
it's
pelota.
gone. We are tied.
There goes
And
neighborhood.
we are starting over. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ohapi digs in now.
Logan old Hoppy.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Wow.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's just
And the batter now, Kyle
me
Seager.
talking. I mean, you can you have to be like in a party with the person, for that person to be talking as well too.
David Robertson will take over here.
I mean, I don't know this
He's into the
person
game
I'm
with the
playing.
bases empty.
All right, so gotta bring in David Robertson. We lost the lead now after we were up 1-0.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nice. Let's see. Try this.
And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I
There's
kind of
that
like the pure
slider.
analog
He has a
more. I think I
tendency to
just like
chase out of the
this
zone, and that
more
slider
than
that's
doing the
down,
pinpoint.
that's one of his money
Take the
pitches to
catch.
get that
Thank
swing
you.
and miss.
Oh, he gloves it.
All right.
And we're back. On to the third
See what we
inning.
can do now. We're trailing.
Reese Robert now. That's outside. Ball one. And a strike in there.
That was a tough one there. I'm assuming this is the veteran one. I didn't look and see. Yeah, it is. Well, the last ride one. It's one of the new series or card series that they have in MLB The Show.
That misses. 2-2.
No?
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand.
Come on,
Just
Robert.
spit on it.
Ugh.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
All right.
Now it's the second
Only one
baseman,
out.
Paul Molitor. And the first pitch misses
At
for
least
ball one.
my one friend, can hear me talking because I was making sure that people can hear
In
me
the air,
quiet in the
right
game.
field. And it drops in.
Okay, I was going to get by him, but all right. Take a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Merrifield's got 82, but you know what? I'm going to leave him in the game. He's bringing Devin Williams. I hate this guy. Dang it.
Now, here is Richie Sexson.
All right,
ball one, no strikes.
Come on, Sexson.
You're
Like you
you
did in the
got to stay
first
dialed
inning.
in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
I think the pitch is going to be right there.
1-1.
That's it. Swung on top of it and fouled it
Molitor
off.
leads off first with
I'm
one
not going to
away.
steal with Molitor. Try and see if you can get something to the gap. No.
Seager
That's a double play.
slings to
He's
second,
got no speed.
and that's a double play to end
Oh,
it.
well.
And you're
But hey, we did well. I mean, we really did. Won a good amount of games. I mean, even though could have won more than that. I mean, we almost did win this one, but damn guy had to take the lead. It happens. 1-3 and we lost 2. And that's all right. Did get a person, and we didn't get anything in there, but I'm pretty sure that we did get something because of the Battle Royale thing. I'm not going to open them up yet. Let me take a look at the program thing. Oh, yeah, we definitely, well, we got a lot. So I think we were all the way back here. Okay, so we got a chase pack. We got more XP. That's really helped because we got 20,000 XP. We got a show pack, equipment thing. I really don't care for using them kind of bad. So we got 25,000 XP. Another pack, 3,000 stubs. I made my stubs back from paying 1,500 to play Battle Royale. A Battle Royale. A Ballin' is a gold pack or a habit pack. I like to call it gold. More 25,000 XP, a show pack, and a deluxe choice pack, which will either be the new threads or the pipeline. We're getting very close to getting Jason Varitek. We're 10 away from that. Then 115, we get Jose Bautista, but he doesn't really go for that much. I'll probably just buy him straight up. Straight up now, tell me if you're really going to love me forever. Oh. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'm just having too much fun. I haven't done these in a while. I love streaming. You know, I love playing MLB The Show for everybody that likes to watch them. I mean, if there are people that do enjoy it, I hope. Like I said, I may not be the best player, but I do the best I can. I'm just looking at these missions. See, really? We just need one more inning with the relief pitcher? You can't do that to me. All right, I'll play your game. All right, but I'm going to take a break from this because I got to get some food. I haven't ate since earlier today, unfortunately. Okay, so what do we got? 15 show packs. The Ballin' is a habit pack. The chase pack, which is a chance to find Hank Aaron, but because this is early in the season, it's a good possibility it could be a gold player. And one random headliner pack. Let's open that up. And it's that one, pack 4 for David Robertson. Okay? And the deluxe pack. I'm just going to go with the new threads one. See if I get the diamond. All right. Here we go. 15 show packs. I'm trying to delete some notifications. I do have the PlayStation app on my phone as well, too. And that's just... Hold on. All right, there we go. No diamond in that one, but just a bunch of bronze. It'll light up blue if it's a diamond, of course. Nothing there. See if we get any former Orioles in here, or current ones. David Fry is a free agent? He must be hurt on the Guardians or something, but no former Orioles in there. I was very surprised David Fry being a free agent. Still nothing. Okay. 11 left. Still nothing. No former Orioles in there. Just like to give them a shout out. Silver, Shea Langoliers. I already got the Athletics collection, though. Hopefully the chase pack will bring me luck. Still nothing there. Hope everybody enjoyed this stream. I mean, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up after I'm done this pack opening because I got to get some food. I mean, I like to play a little bit more, but I'm not really a midnight person a lot. It is close to 9 p.m. Eastern time. I gotta figure out what I want to eat. I did exchange a lot of common players for bronze players, and I exchanged some bronze players for silver players to try and get more of the collections. I try and get some of the silver players, without buying them and stuff. But yeah, some of them, may go for like over 100 stubs, depending like what the season they're having. George Springer there, he's going for 300 stubs. But not really a huge fan of him because he played for the Astros. Yeah, well, I could have sold that Jack Leiter card because I bought that for a lot. And a Mets jersey, I already got that. Okay, I would comment on here. Let's see. I'll just go with the headliners pack. I'm probably not going to be nothing in that, but you never know. No. Travis d'Arnaud. For some reason, I thought that was Anthony Rendon. All right, I'll save the chase pack for last. Let's go with the Ballin as a gold pack. Or Ballin is a habit. Gold. Joe Ryan. Okay. We'll save him, in case we exchange them players in the Team Affinity thing, or I could have just sold him. And it's a gold. I said I was going to open the chase pack last. I'm an idiot. It's still in Cease of the Padres, and I already got all the Padres. All right, now the new threads. Please be diamond, and it's not. Ha-Sung Kim. I'll take 1918 stuff. What? All right, let me go where he's at. Sell him. I wanted to sell him for the price that I wanted to, but I couldn't. There he is. Well, for $23.50, so I'm no $23.30 now. Let's go with $2,300. See if I can sell him for that much. I don't care. That'll net me. I'll be up to 48,000 subs, which would be great. But anywho, that is gonna wrap it up. As you see, all them players in here and stuff for the Dodgers. Gil Hodges, like I said, being the National League collection. Fernando Valenzuela for collecting all the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki for collecting the Pipeline Series players. Yep, some others, in here too. Yeah. Well, I just did, but I don't think I have any more. I think that's all. I mean, but I know I got a lot of stubs and all of that, but I don't like to buy the headliner packs. I mean, even though they're 7,500 a piece in this and the one that you see is, of course, Kerry Wood. I mean, I probably would just buy him, but I don't really like using Kerry Wood that much. I mean, if he had a sinker, I mean, I know I say a lot of pitchers should have sinkers a lot, but I just think it'd just make him a little bit more different. But Kerry Wood, he's got the slider, the slurve, the 12-6 curve, and a changeup, and the fastball, which registers about 98 to 100 or maybe even 101. And there we go. I sold Ha-Sung Kim for 2,000 stubs. Yeah, right now in the marketplace, as of right now, the buy now, the sell now, buy now, stumbling over my words a lot of times. I'm sorry. The buy now price is right over around, looks like 15,000 maybe. And the sell now, well, maybe I'm reading that the wrong way, but let me just go to the marketplace and look. So as you see, these are the most expensive ones right now as it is. They'll probably go down if they start to struggle, but then again, they may not. New Legend May Ramirez, Cody Bellinger. I was looking for Kerry Wood, so there he is. Yeah, 15,000. You can, even though it says sell now, but that's usually the price you put in, to try and buy them. Not the price that says 17,000. Just a little bit of a thing. If you're going to buy a player, what you do is you go to the buy thing, and where it says buy, you create a buy order, and you'll put in like 15,009 stubs or 10 or whatever. Not the price that says buy right there, because if you do that, you're going to lose, a good amount of stubs. I mean, no, I'm not the greatest at this game, but I do the best I can. I've been playing this game for a while. I love MLB The Show, and I enjoy playing it on YouTube, like I said, for people that like to watch my videos or some that are probably not fans of me and stuff, but I don't care. I mean, it's my channel, and I've done this stuff for many, many years. I started doing this around 2016. I've been doing YouTube videos for a while as well, too. I've done other games too. I mean, Cubs fan, cool. I mean, I like the Cubs actually. I don't hate them or anything. I mean, there's, you know, there are not a lot of teams that I hate. The only ones is pretty much the Yankees and Red Sox, and I think that's about it. I mean, that's probably the only two teams I really don't like. I mean, the Toronto Blue Jays is another one too, but I really can't stand them as well too. But yeah, um, I've been an Orioles fan for a good while, but I grew up on the Cubs, like watching players like Sammy Sosa, Mark Grace. Ryan Sandberg did play a little bit in the 90s, but he retired like around 96 or 97 one of them years. I think it was 96. And of course, pitchers like Kerry Wood, Mark Pryor, Carlos Zambrano, Ryan Dempster, John Lackey, Jake Arrieta. The list goes on and on and on. You probably remember those videos that I did of the all-time teams on MLB The Show as well, too. I did all of them, which I was glad I did. Probably some players on there I should have included, but I had to, search through a lot, Now, I like the Cardinals and Dodgers as well, too. I mean, but that's fine, that's cool. But yeah, the Cubs, like I said, I grew up on them in the 90s, and I've seen Sammy Sosa play many, many times. I mean, I didn't see him play at Camden Yards, and I never been to a game. I mean, Brewers are all right too, but yeah, probably because the Brewers, are in that division, with the Cubs. Yeah, the Cardinals are in the division. I think the National League Central, but the Dodgers are in the National League West. But yeah, well, folks, I'm gonna have to wrap this up once again. Like I said, I've got to get some food. Because it's been a while since I ate. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I mean, I'll let you do another one. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do one again because it's almost 9 p.m. Eastern time. Well, I don't have to work tomorrow, but I don't really play games as much, close to midnight or anything. I mean, I'd like to. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. But anywho, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you again for everybody joining in. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed it myself. So you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and you all take care. Thanks again for joining in for my live stream. Take care, everyone. Bye now.